I'll take. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we
There we
go.
go.
You can hear me, Neko Smoke?
Yes, sir.
You ready to get this thing going?
Yes, sir. Come on, let me cue your intro music, baby.
Let me
Let
shake
me
it off.
cue.
Let's get it. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Have we hit me back next week? We talking Bel-Air on Peacock, and please don't kill my motherfucking vibe. That's the name of the episode. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. And listen, ladies, listen to what they said. Don't kill our vibe, man. Neko, so you ready to talk about this episode, baby?
Come on, man. Hey, man, this is a good episode. We got another
one. Started off real hot and heavy. You know what I'm saying, man? Listen, we know it's your show, but I gotta say one thing. The harlot is back. The harlot is back. She back for another fucking episode. Miss Lisa herself slung her little, what is called, ponytail all through our episode.
Yeah, man, she need a little taste, man. She need a little taste back, you know?
It's nasty with it. She in everybody business, too. Ew.
And she don't know what she want, man. She don't know she want the cousin. She don't know what she want the other cousin. Or she don't want this Drew Doug nigga.
It's light bright. It's your brother. My light bright
brother.
Nah, hey. No smoke, man. Get your little brother.
See,
get your little brother, man.
I claim a lot of light-skinned people, but I can't claim that goofy nigga.
That nigga's goofy, man. He got no motherfucking paws pit to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, by Carlton of all people, but we gonna get into it.
Hey, man, Carlton bike, fam. Carlton bike. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. He right, fam. He good. But yeah, man. Hey, I started watching this episode, and I went, man, we done talked about this. We talked about what could happen.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, Carlton was on Will ass, fam.
From the jump.
You ain't have to do that shit, my nigga. You took shit too far. Now look at you. You about to be suspended.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. As soon as the episode started and that first scene went, I said that shit last episode. Will can't focus on him because Will was focused on his motherfucking self, man.
He was focused on the goal at hand, and the goal at hand was disruption. And he couldn't just take a second to just be with his cousin and do what his Uncle Phil told him, even though he checked on him. But he also too, though, he did take the attention away from him. Like, so it was like, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because it's like, I can stay here, but if I stay here, people are going to be pissed at you because you didn't give the speech. And now you're going to have to deal with these people knowing about your anxiety, knowing about what the hell you got going on. So I'm going to do something to the extreme, put all the attention on me and what I'm doing in the cause so you can be good.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like he was on his ass, rightfully so, pause. But at the same time, his cousin did help him out.
Yeah. I mean, man, I like it. Because right when it went to the title screen, I was like, yeah, Carlton back. First season, Carlton is back. Y'all done pissed my boy off. You know what I'm saying? He finna start back rocking and rolling. That's my favorite Carlton. I know y'all don't like the old Carlton, but listen, Carlton, stay in your ground, King. Stay in your ground. I'm behind you 100% in this one, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. But yeah, moving along, man. He told him, he was like, hey, please don't say my name to mom and dad. Just please. And Will did the cousin shit though. You know, nah, you good. You ain't got to worry about it. Mm-hmm. It was on me. You know what I mean? Like, it was on me. He got suspended, got kicked off the basketball team, even though they've been wanting to kick him off the basketball team for weeks now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's because
they need him, but they need him. They still need him though.
They need him, but like Uncle Phil said, you don't never take responsibility for your actions. Like you just don't want to. You want to fight and say, these ain't my people, and you know, fight, West Philly. And then it's
we heard West Philly one time this whole episode.
One time.
And that was from Doc.
They must have heard us talking, nigga. Yeah, they must have heard us talking. They was like, you know what? We're going to cut it down. They getting drunk out there, fam.
That shit crazy,
you know,
man.
But, yeah, man. And as soon as Will come down the hallway, man, these ain't my people. They all in the hallway, championing them, clapping for him. You know, because he ultimately did what they wanted him to do. You know what I mean? Like, he did the right thing and the wrong thing at the same time.
At the same time.
But that's protesting for you.
Yeah.
Like, protesting, protesting is never an easy road. you're gonna step on eggshells, you're gonna piss people off, and there's gonna be consequences.
And yep, on the flip side, you're gonna have people waiting in the hallway for you when you come out the principal office. Like, let's go.
Waiting in the hallway. Who else was in the hallway lurking? That little teacher bitch, you know what I mean? That was like, hey, you did the right thing, my nigga.
Yeah,
so now we gonna give you an award.
That's how she came too. Man, fuck her, man. I want my boy Carlton to get the award. Don't get me wrong, but that snake bitch need to trip down some steps, fam. I'm not fucking.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because it's like, yo, you know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he stands for,
mm-hmm.
and you're using that against him for doing what is ultimately right.
Yeah,
he actually knew his teacher.
And then the thing is, he didn't stop because he wanted to stop. He stopped because of his situation. So he would have got it off if he'd have been on the meds. He would have got it off and kept going. You know what I'm saying? She tried. Good job,
exactly.
You did the right thing, bitch. Die. You know what I mean? Bitch, don't kill my vibe. That's how I feel.
Yeah. And who else is in the? You know what I mean? Who else is in the hallway? Yasmin over here and everything.
Protest, baby.
Protest. Yo, getting some protest cooch is nuts, man.
Hey, man. Protest, baby. With her sick looking eyes. Gonna look at my man Carlton like he ain't shit. Girl.
Yeah.
Missing out on Mr. Carlton, Mr. Banks. What's wrong with her, man?
Yeah, she in the cut. She heard what was going down. But of course, in context, all she hear is, oh, you didn't do the speech, so now we're gonna give you an award for it. That's all she hears. So now she on, you know what I mean, she on her shit. And then who come, you know what I mean, who pop up like a motherfucking just a gnat. This
thief in the night. Pop up like a thief in the night. The little heathen herself. The heathen herself, man.
Fucking Lisa pops up. Always Miss Saver her. You know,
man, fam. Whole episode, I'm looking like, look at you, messy as fuck. Gonna run behind. Gonna have a conversation with Will. You know what I'm saying? At the spot. Then you walk around the halls with Carlton. Then you got Light Bright Neko, little brother. You run around here with. What's his name? Dion. What's the little fucking name, man?
Nah, his name is Drew, but we'll keep calling him Doug.
Doug, little fucking Dougie over here. Man, Lisa, calm down. Get your hormones in check, young lady. What's wrong with you? Your father would not approve. Your mother's looking down with sickness. I'm telling you, it's nasty.
It's crazy out here in these streets.
It's crazy out here, man.
Hey, man. So after all that goes down, Will is in the house. He think he just gonna have a week just chilling, moping around.
Uncle Phil like stuck in the house bored. That's what he thought.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Uncle Phil said, "Nah, nigga, you gonna earn your keep, bitch. You know what I mean? You out here protesting. You got enough energy to do something around the house, nigga. I let the maids go home.
That's crazy.
It's on you today, man.
What the fuck does Jeffrey do, fam? I thought Jeffrey was housekeeping, fam.
Nah. See, first, I think like first episode, first season, it's like it was solidified. He is not no fucking butler. He's Uncle Phil right hand man. Whatever he need to get done, that's what he do.
Man, I thought that nigga was housekeeping.
He ain't no fucking.
In the original, that nigga was housekeeping because he was running around with the little duster and shit. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, hell
like
yeah,
that,
with
man.
the suit, with the maid suit on. And
yeah. Confused me.
I ain't see one maid suit in sight.
Nah, that nigga been jiggy the whole fucking time.
Nah, clean as a motherfucker. That red suit he got on this episode, shit, nigga.
And you know he got to cut his own hair. Because every time he's in the scene, he got a fresh cut. Goddamn,
fresh cut, nigga. Yeah.
Pass me the barber.
Yeah, he don't let one hair grow at all.
Hell no,
nigga, clean all day long, man. But yeah, man, he trying to get him to do chores. But of course, Will still want to be on that Doc shit. He ain't got no ball no more. He ain't got ball no more. So AAU, even Aunt Viv, hey, what about Doc?
Mm-hmm.
And
look,
yeah, man, it just
Aunt Viv moved around a lot this episode, man. She went from being in the house with Will, sliding over the Doc office, sliding over to the daughter crib, sliding back to the house. Like, yo, who's driving her around?
I don't know, nigga. I don't know, but she
in an Uber X moving, goddamn.
She is outside motherfucking getting it.
It's unfair for you, man. Doing what you gotta do.
Yeah, man, and we can just get right into it. So, he's talking on the field about Doc, and he's just like, nah, fam, it's not gonna happen.
Mm.
But Phil get a phone call. Who is it? Doc. Oh, you been ghosting me, little nigga? Yeah, man. Can you and your uncle come down? Yeah, we'll be down. And who pops up in the scene? Aunt Viv.
Aunt Viv. That threw me off. I bullshit you not. It
me
threw
too.
me off. That threw me off, fam.
When I seen her sitting there, I was like, nigga, what?
I swear she was just at the house. I swear she was just at the fucking house. Now she over here. You gotta watch out for Aunt Viv, man. Nobody can be trusted this episode, fam. Nobody.
So Will finally convinced them to meet Doc. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They started talking numbers right away, nigga. Sound like
10
a scam
bands.
off the back.
10 bands
Sound
to
like
get
a scam off the back.
500 a month.
Sound like a scam right off the bat.
You think so though?
Who is charging 10 grand for a high schooler to be at this academy,
I really think that might be the price, Smoke, man. I think we had some shit called like 6 feet or something here.
Then it's $500 a month, every month.
That makes sense though. I think it makes sense, Smoke. I think it makes, because it's the private basketball academy. So you got to pay your admission, and then your $500 a month. Make sure you move around. They probably take care of like admission fees to different clinics. Like he said, he's gonna put you in front of all the faces you need to be in front of. You know what I mean? I really think that's like a high price academy school.
Could be.
My kid ain't fucking going there. But yeah.
I don't even think it's a school though. I think it's just basketball.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I said school, like academy. Like they go out to school, they you know what I'm saying, instead of going to basketball practice at Bel-Air, he jump in the whip and shoot over there to, I can't think of the name of it right now for some reason. It's like slipping my mind. But they shoot over to the school. They, you know what I mean, practice all night. And then on the weekends, they ball out. They go to games. I think that $500 probably pay for the games, pay for the jersey.
You probably
shit like
right.
that. Shit like that. I know it sound nasty because of Doc.
It sound nasty.
Doc slotted out there slimy as fuck, fam.
Yeah, for sure. And then, of course, end of the conversation, they finds out, hey, your wife.
Your wife, nigga.
You know, Uncle Phil, you say something, you even utter woof and wife, nigga, he ready to, you know what I mean?
The dog bark wrong, he looking at that.
Yeah, like, nigga, what? You know what I mean? He's like, nah, you ain't talking about my queen, fam. And
I'm saying, as a married man, Nico, like if somebody throw your wife back in your face, do you feel some kind of way? Like when your wife stopped by, your wife said, like, yo, like especially in context, nigga, like, yo, fam, what you getting at, fam? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You trying to be funny right now, you know? But of course, an argument ensues back at the house, back at the mansion. At the mansion. Get it right, at the mansion.
Yeah. Phil and Aunt Viv getting into it because, of course, like we've been seeing, Uncle Phil just do a lot of shit without any reasoning.
It's his household, fam. He the head of the house.
I get it, but when it comes to your kids, it's one thing. But when it comes to you and your wife, if he would have communicated with his wife about the whole situation, she never went down there.
Time out. Don't put that shit on Uncle Phil, fam. Aunt Viv should have been like, yo, honey, I'm finna run from the house real quick because it was real fucking quick. I'm finna run from the house down here to holler at old buddy about the shit. And she would have gave him, you know what I mean, just a little gist of what was going on. It could have been better. You don't put that shit on Uncle, fam. Don't put it. I'm around 100% on this one.
But also too, though, that is her nephew. So
it's their nephew, fam. What you mean?
It's her nephew, fam.
It's their nephew, fam.
The nigga didn't even really want the nigga last season. Yeah, he loved the nigga, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, he been around the nigga since he was born. But the nigga was trying to run for office. He got to take in this fucking, what he thought was a goddamn hoodlum from West Philly.
I mean, the nigga was out here shooting guns in the middle of a basketball court. That sounds like a hoodlum to me. I mean, shit, if I'm out here trying to run for office and I got to worry about this little knucklehead fuck, I want to go back to West Philly too.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, she feeling a way because hey, this is my nephew. I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want to with my nephew. Well, she's right, but he's also right when he's like, one, that's our nephew, and I love this little nigga too. But this nigga Doc is not who he is. But I just feel like he could have. Yeah, she should have said something that she was going out, but he also could have been like, hey, me and Jeffrey been on game about this little nigga for a little while now. And we don't feel right about it.
I mean, but him shooting it down, that's not enough for that. He been shooting the shit down from day one. Like, nah, we not fucking with Doc. We not fucking with Doc. We not fucking with Doc.
But he never said it to his wife. Yeah, but
man, come on, she knew how that nigga felt, fam. It's Uncle Phil, fam.
Nah,
he ain't a face actor. That nigga tell you exactly what he feel the entire time. He's no Michael B. Jordan. That nigga, you can look at him and tell
why you bring Mike into this, man? Mike ain't do nothing to you, man.
And fuck Creed.
All right, man.
Anyway.
All right. Damn, nigga. Come on, fam.
Creed 3 was not that great, fam. It was a movie. I'll put it just like that.
I ain't even seen it yet. So
bootleg it if you want to watch it.
Good Lord, man.
I'm just saying.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
Maybe. But anyway, of course that happens. They wind up making up later on, of course.
He did the right thing. That's what I want to talk about right there for a minute. I put that in my notes. The way he came downstairs, the way he talked to his old lady. I mean, I think it was perfect. I think it was the perfect thing to do. Let the air out the room. Let everything go for a second. Come back and let's talk about the situation. Let's discuss what we did wrong, what we can do right. And let me tell you, it ain't just me. You know what I'm saying? Shit's a little shaky with Jeffrey, who has been acting a little shady, fam. And I still, that's the part I hate about this show, is the way they gonna make Jeffrey look nasty. But yeah, I mean, he had a Jeffrey situation earlier. My nigga, where you going? Where you headed to, partner? Nigga, you don't stutter. You the most proper speaking motherfucker on this show. But you know what I'm saying? So I think they did the right thing. Anybody in any relationship, I think that's the perfect way. And that's what I like about the show. I like about Fresh Prince the first time around. When the husband and wife fucked up, there was them together and saying, listen, I was wrong. You were right. Let's talk about it. Let's get it together. And that's one of my favorite things about the show. But go ahead. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah, no. I want to get to Jeffrey too. Like, it's just something going on. Like you said, he don't know if it's the distance or Jeffrey got some shit going when he left and went away and just disappeared. You know what I mean? Like, was he working on some shit because he was pissed off at Phil? Or, you know what I mean? Maybe he was, like, who knows? Like, I don't know, but it just don't feel the same. And they kind of just tiptoeing around it. They not really trying to get there. Yeah, they're not trying to really.
But his wife told him, she said, hey, go holler at that man. Go get with that man. And y'all figure out y'all partners. And like I said, I love it. I love their relationship in this show. That what they say, couple goals. Hashtag couple goals on them two for real. Not with that shit she did last season. Fuck with that light skinned nigga. But we ain't gotta go there.
So he tried to step to him, but he didn't really step to him like, hey, my nigga, what's up? It was more like, hey man, have a drink with me. You know what I mean? Like, because I guess in his mind, it's like, you my nigga. Yeah, we got into it. But if we patch it up, like, let's move forward, But then, Jeffrey switched the shit. Hey, fam, your partner at the job, they trying to sell this shit, fam, right up on under you, fam.
Before we get to that, though, man, I like what Jeffrey said in a way, but it made the dynamic of their relationship weird. Because he asked him, like, are you happy here? Because I'm just doing my job. At the same time, like, it ain't never been you doing your job. But it ain't never been you doing your job. It's always been family. It's always been love.
Yep.
So him saying, I'm just doing my job, it was like, come on, G. You on some shiesty.
There's something going on. Yeah. It further solidified it. Because like you said, they family first. So if now you go, when he came to you at the cigar bar, and y'all was smoking on them dope ass cigars.
Yes, sir.
He was like, hey fam, I need you to come home. Like, he said come home. He didn't say like, I need you to come back and just come back to work. We need you at home. So that's some real family dynamic shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So for him to get from, how much he loved him to I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
Hey, fam,
The
you
writing's
either
on the
gotta
wall.
send that nigga on, you know what I mean, like singing that nigga on, and maybe try to work it out later on, or you gotta find what's going on right now.
I really hope they're not doing no shasty shit. People at Bel-Air on Peacock, if you're watching this, man, we appreciate you. But please don't fuck Jeffrey. Don't make Jeffrey no fucking snake, fam. That'll really fuck up this show for me, fam. Like, that would really fuck this show up for me. If it's on some, like, Snowfall shit, he working for the CIA or some stupid shit, I would be so fucking mad. I would be so mad at that shit, man. I hope it's just like, you know what I mean, something with his kid. Maybe we'll finally get something about the kid. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just don't want G to be the bad guy, fam. I don't want G to be the
bad guy. Yeah, man. I hope not. But I could see something to where, like, maybe Doc got to him.
No, please don't, God.
You know what I mean? Maybe Doc got something on him and he gotta, you know what I mean? He gotta do some shit. I don't know. I
hope not. Not Jeffrey, man. Like, not Jeffrey. Come on, man. That's Lisa. She the snake. She the heathen. Not Jeffrey, fam. Right. Not Jeffrey.
Switching up a little bit before we get into the Carlton storyline, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hillary. So Hillary, you know what I mean? She on her boss shit. She on her business shit. We gonna get to it, man. She on her business shit, you know what I mean? She just, hey man, whatever anybody need, I can do it. Fuck Carucci right now, fam.
That's crazy. She said that.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah. She was like, fuck Ivy, fam. Like, you know what I mean? Hey,
but the thing, you can't say fuck your boss when your boss on. That's what happened last time. That's what happened last time here with the white guy in the house. You can't do that.
Can't do that, but that's what she doing. She like, you know what? I ain't got time for her to be like, hey, I can't talk to you now. It's gonna be this time, and then you gonna be late. And I'm trying to help you grow your house, but you don't even give a damn. So
right.
you brought me here because you want me to run this shit, so I'm gonna run it. And that's what she's trying to do.
I think Jazz did what every man in that situation would do. He didn't attack her directly about the shit. It was like, yeah, y'all got a real healthy relationship. Let me tell you, like, you know what I mean? To me, I feel like he did exactly what he was supposed to do in that situation and trying to check his girl without being like nasty and direct, more direct about it. Excuse me. I feel like he did exactly what he was supposed to do. Jazz is jazzing, fam. I love the way they, like you said last time, I love the way they got Jazz. I love the way they putting them out there. And he did exactly what he supposed to do. Like, yo, so what? That's nasty business you doing, darling. Well, I gotta do what I gotta do. All right, as long as you know I said it's nasty business. So if shit backfired, I said it was nasty here today while we eating lunch or breakfast.
Yep. And he just kept it moving. He just kept moving. And he tried to, you know what I mean, set up, hey, you want to do lunch? Nah. You want to do dinner? Well, I got the family coming. Got moms and pops coming. She's like, oh, can I meet him? And he's like, I
don't know.
Oh no, man. And I didn't know. I kind of like that they did the whole his parents being Muslim.
No, he been showing Muslim though. Remember he was praying when Will popped in for I think episode 1.
That's true.
He been Muslim, which is dope.
Yeah. It's dope.
And he's a Muslim. Like, he's not why Muslim. He's Muslim, like Muslim.
Yeah.
I know that sounds weird for me to say. I don't know the right words. You know what I'm saying, but he ain't NOI Muslim. He's you know what I mean. He's Muslim, and I like it.
Yeah, man. It's a change of pace because usually in these type of shows they'll shy away from that, and for them to like run towards it, even his chain, like it was like they was putting emphasis on his chain for a reason, especially. I feel like probably too with Ramadan being next week and the show being going into Ramadan, it just makes sense to do that. But yeah, man, he was this thing. I don't know, man. I'm about to have this bougie ass Bel-Air chick meet my damn, you know what I mean? Meet my Muslim parents. Like that's a little crazy, you know. But after Hillary talking to her mom's kind of put something in her head. Hey, yeah, you're gonna be perfect. You're gonna be perfect for him. He's gonna love you. and she showed up in full Muslim
Man, this
garb.
motherfucker wrote her job to that motherfucker, man. She went from her job to wearing a hijab, man. Something's fucking wrong
To
with
her
her.
job. She went
I ain't
from
gonna lie, she
business
looks
suit
good
to the
in that shit.
hijab.
She look good
Hey,
in that
nah.
shit.
All right, fam. All right. See, Avery be calling me out about my love for Coco Jones, fam. But like seeing her in the, oh man.
But I ain't never seen a better looking hijab. Boy, she did her job, fam. I swear to God.
But she did do her job. And what's crazy was, hey, just yesterday, I was explaining to my coworkers like what Ramadan was and why they celebrate Ramadan, you know, all that stuff. And then to see Coco Jones in the fam. I already said, you know what I mean? Like next Wednesday, I think it's next Wednesday, Ramadan starts. And I already was telling them, like, fam, I'm gonna do it this year. And like I'm gonna participate this year. So seeing Coco Jones in a job, I'm like, I'm there.
You ready
fam.
now? You ready now, huh? You ready, huh?
Yeah. Whatever I gotta do, man.
Is Ramadan? Is it like Lent? Put me on game because I know like Lent, you got to give something up, right?
So yes, essentially.
Okay.
So it's no food or drink from sunrise to sundown.
You're gonna be angry. Go
ahead. It's pretty much a 12-hour fast. Like if you don't eat breakfast in the morning, but you eat lunch, you pretty much doing that every day anyway. You just doing that. If you think about it, by the time you go to sleep to the time you hit 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock or whatever time you eat lunch, you done did a 12-hour fast anyway.
I can't do Ramadan. Breakfast is the most important meal.
That and you know what I mean, refrain from like violence, lust, you know, gluttony, like just getting yourself back centered because this is it is said this is the time when Muhammad the Quran came to him and in this month of in this passage. So
gotcha.
Yeah, man, this it's a special day for everybody. It's a special month for everybody who celebrates. And yeah, man.
How do you stay away from violence and like you can't watch TV? Like you can't watch like Lethal Weapon or no shit like that?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know why Lethal Weapon came to my head, but like you be at the crib jamming Lethal Weapon every week.
Sure, like you know what I mean. Like it's really up to you. Like it's you. Like say if somebody approach you right now and try to you at work, somebody trying to catch you off, like get you off your square, whatever. You trying to refrain from all that. You know what I mean? Like you trying to, you know what I mean? Just trying to seek your inner self and come to terms with yourself, your religion.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know, all that good stuff. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
right.
man.
Thank you, man. You always put me on game, fam. I appreciate that shit.
Yeah, man. No problem. But anyway, going towards all this, man, she came in there. The parents was like, "Oh, she is perfect. Not only does she look good, she got her job on. You know what I mean? Like she's good." Then she sat down, started talking, nigga. This is one thing I tell everybody I'm gonna teach my son. I'm gonna teach Kai, don't talk too much. You're gonna be fine, my boy. Mm-hmm. Like like you're gonna be good. Like just don't talk too much. You're gonna be reeling them in. Like you're gonna be reeling them in. And just so happens Hillary was just talking too much. Talking about Bel-Air and what that means and where it came from. And they're like, fam, I know. They're like, I know already. Like,
we know.
Let's change the conversation. But you know, her and Jazz later talked about it, and it was just, hey man, they just want to see who you are. That's it. But
do you think his mom and dad? You think his mom and dad would accept the Hillary that we've been seeing for the last season and 3 episodes? Content House Hillary. I don't know, fam. Because a quick Google search, you would see her butt naked cooking. You know what I mean? Quick Google search. You see what I'm saying? Quick Google search. And
Pops would have been rolling though, fam. Pops would have been rolling.
Pops been, hey, my boy. Hey, my boy.
Yeah.
See you, my boy.
Listen.
See you.
Yeah. Look, man. Religion, no religion. Yeah.
But you got a bad one, boy. You got a bad one, boy.
Yeah. It's like high five and like, your job. You know what I mean?
Job,
that's
son.
The one. Hey, That's the one you get around all your homies. Hey, look at my boy, girl. Look what my boy did. You know what I mean?
Look what my boy did.
Yeah, yeah, that's my boy. You know what I mean? Nigga, fuck up and everything, but that's my man.
My boy, that's my boy.
Yeah. Well, anyway, of course they talked about it. Like you said, the good thing about the show is with conflict, most of the time, 95% of the time, is resolution.
Resolution. I love it.
And they talked it through, man. It was like, yo, yeah, you might have wanted me to be my real self, but you wasn't even really wanting me there in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just,
I think in that situation when she read that, she should have backed off. Personally, I think if I went to if I'm in that situation and my significant other like, I don't know, cool. Whenever you're ready, let me know. I would love to meet them, but whenever you're ready, let me know. But she kind of she pushed herself in. That's her personality. She has an aggressive personality. Like that's her personality. She pushed herself into it, and then she made herself look a little weird.
Yeah, that's true though. But also, Jazz could have been like, they could have nipped all that shit in the bud. He could have just talked to her about it right then and there. But he showed up. Even his face was like, nigga, what? Like,
I think everybody's face was like, the fuck is you doing, girl?
Yeah, what is you doing? Yeah, man. But of course they've reconciled it and everything's all good on their end.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to my man Carlton. Hey,
yes, sir, Mr. Banks. Mr. Banks.
Come on.
Mr. Banks.
You got to call him Mr. Banks from now on.
Mr. Banks, my favorite character. Mr. Banks.
Man went through all types of shit. Went through Shorty that he was digging, talking shit to him.
Crazy, crazy to him, man.
Talking crazy. His old flame that was just with his cousin Heavy, trying to give this nigga advice.
Yeah, now you run around like, with Dougie Doug.
Yeah, he's like, hey, yo, you need to pump the brakes. I don't want to hear this shit. No. I don't want these chicks feeling bad. You know what I mean? Fuck that. I'm good. You know? Fucking, yeah, man, I'm good. Then, of course, Will is always going to be the person, just like in the old show, in this show, Will is the person that's always going to get you out of your show. Mm-hmm. That's what he's there for, man. He's always going to be outgoing. He's always going to have a good time. Hey, man, come with us to this, what's it, the BSU or whatever?
Yeah, the BSU bowling party.
Yeah, come with us to this party. He's like, fam, I'm good. I got a cool Friday night right here playing pool. He's like, hey, man, well,
the nigga say he was going to watch a race back, fam. That's some shit you
Go ahead. Yeah. Nah, you're right.
Like, you go pull up. Nah, I'm going to watch the soccer match from 87, my nigga. It's the best ones.
I got to make sure shit went like I thought it was, And he was like, all right, then, well, I guess you won't go bowling then. And this nigga's eyes lit up like, oh, nah, I'm going for sure. Mm-hmm. Like you just said bowling, I'm there. Nigga showed up with his own bowling bag, shoes, ball, all that shit. Ready to go, fam. Ready to go. Showing this nigga Will how it's done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Showing
I like their relationship when it's good. Even when it's bad, I like it. Because it's just like you and your cousin, man. Just you and your cousin. Y'all completely fucking different, but y'all forced to be together. So, hey, let's have some fun.
Yeah. We going to work it out. Yeah. Like, regardless. Like, I love you. You my cousin. We going to work it out. You different. You might be a little weird to me. I might be a little weird to you. But everything's going to be good. And everything was good with them. But, of course, you know what I mean? Shorty doo-wop, Jackie hit that man Will up, and Will was like, you know what?
I'm out.
I gotta skedaddle. You know what I mean? I gotta skedaddle. Shorty beeping my line. You good? Yeah, I'm good, man. I don't need no bodyguard, nigga. I'm straight.
Time out. Right here. What the fuck they be driving, fam? Like, who whipping?
What? Well, I don't know. I don't know about Will.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about Will because he drove with Carlton. And Carlton got the nice ass orange whip.
Yeah, the whip. Yeah, that shit
know?
was nice when he came outside. We'll get to that, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
the motherfucker was nice.
Nigga, even the outfit with the whip is just like, oh man,
Mr.
y'all
Banks.
killing it this season, nigga. Like it just everything after this, it was just like, all right, man, you on a whole nother level. But
You missed.
I don't know, maybe he got a lift or something over there. Uber.
Yeah, because it was like he got the text, nigga, I'm out. Nigga, I'm out. Fuck
Nigga,
this.
I'm out. It wasn't like, hey, cuz, can you give me a ride? None of that. He was like, yo, fam, even if I gotta run, I'm
gonna
going,
figure it out.
Man.
And he's
You know
going
what I
out
mean?
to like I guess the hood, I guess you would say, because they put on this thing like they're like from the hood or whatever. But yeah, man. She said you want to come see my world. And nigga said, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. A baddie telling me to come see her world? Fuck right.
I'm out.
Yeah, man. So, but before Will left, he was like, hey, Yasmin over there looking fine. Go talk to her. Pete. So he went over there, tried to talk to her. She curved the nigga.
Curved, my nigga.
Curved the nigga.
Curved.
Got this nigga the fuck out of here. He was like, all right, then bet, whatever. And then here my man comes, old Dougie Doug.
Dougie
Want to talk
Dougie
shit.
Dumbass.
Want to talk shit. Thinking that he could talk shit because it's just little old Carlton. But from what we know from last year, Carlton about them hand work. You know what I mean? Like he about throwing hands, man.
His hands work, fam.
His hands work and they work good, nigga.
Yes.
And he might be a little nigga, but he a little nigga and he got power behind him and he showed that. And little man was like, "What you sucked a dick so you can get this award?"
Yo,
nigga, put the paws on that nigga, fam.
His lines that needed to be crossed for Carlton to act up, and he crossed it. He stepped right over that motherfucker, fam.
And they crossed it. It just goes to show you, it don't matter who you are. As a man, if somebody tell you sucking dick or like, it's certain trigger lines for every man. You cross that certain trigger line, it's a wrap.
Hands.
And then after that, while everybody, of course, recording the shit, not breaking it up.
That's crazy.
But I like that they put that in the show because that's what we've been seeing since 2020, really? Mm-hmm. When everybody in the house and all that bad shit going on in the world, niggas pull a phone out instead of help. But nah, they pull their phones out and the nigga was like, you know why I ain't do it? And he told him, I got anxiety. I had a panic attack. I'm on meds. I'm on all that shit. So
just to hang around you motherfuckers.
Yeah, just so I can. Yeah, he was like, just so I can fit in with y'all. Just so I can feel fucking normal. I'm on these fucking meds so I can feel normal, so I can be with y'all and in this shit with y'all. But I had a panic attack and I'm on this and I'm on that. Like it was super big. And look at Lisa. No, Carlton, you ain't gotta do this. But he didn't have to, but I'm kind of glad he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because everybody has Carlton. I mean, Carlton even built himself up to be this super huge figure. Mm-hmm. And it was really just a facade. It's just a mask he had on.
Protect yourself, though. You had to protect yourself.
For sure. I mean, you at the end of the day, you are a black man in a predominantly white school, surrounded by all this white greatness, and you trying to fit in. And also, you got the black kids calling you this and that. But you know your blackness is just, I just want to go where I want to go in life. And it's going to take me to places that normally people that look like us don't go or can't go. So, of course, that gets misconstrued, but he totally ripped the mask off and he showed people like, yo, this is what it is. Like, fuck that award, fuck all that. I'm in this with y'all. It's just I couldn't because mentally I could not do it.
Yeah,
physically I couldn't. Yeah. Physically, I could not move because of the mental shit that I be going through. That y'all have no idea, and y'all sit here and judge me. So I thought that was a pretty big scene and pretty dope that they put that in there.
I love it. I hit follow on Carlton after that, fam. I want to follow the real guy. Just like you killed that, fam. You killed that.
Yeah, nah, he killed it. But of course, you know what I mean. He get up out of there, and who's there?
The
Lisa.
heathen, the fucking heathen, fam.
Lisa, like a
Where's
damn.
her parents, fam?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, her mom, you know what I mean?
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Her
She
dad out here
gone.
running around with a white girl and shit. Maybe,
Yeah.
you know what? Maybe that's why she acted like
Maybe, man.
that.
But she enjoyed the fuck. She ain't really feeling Doug like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm,
I love the fact that we keep calling him Doug, even though his name was Drew. But she ain't really feeling that nigga like that. She got a kick out of Carlton beating his ass. You know what I mean? It kind of
Shit turned
showed.
her wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Who would have
Who
thought,
would have
man?
thunk it?
Who would have thunk it? You know what I mean? Like she like Will because the nigga West Philly nigga, and she like Carlton because he'll put the paws on the nigga. You know what I mean?
Carlton Mayweather out this motherfucker.
Hey man. So they done got up out of there, but yeah, man. And then finishing up that storyline, next day, Will on them. Hey man, the group chat is going crazy. Look at this shit, and they in there talking about Carlton whooping that nigga ass. Good for him. They want to start a mental health
Workshop.
They want to start some mental health workshops, and they talk about anxiety, and this person talking about mental health, and this person, and they bigging them up all at the same time. So he's kind of seeing the glimpse of in the beginning of the episode where he was mad at Will for doing what he did, but everybody still loved him. He's now receiving that same love, even though what he did was technically wrong. He was defending himself, yes, but you don't never want to really put paws on nobody.
Nah.
And that's not even in his character. So he already feeling down about it and feeling like he was wrong. To now it's like you doing that opened up something bigger than what you are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made all of that just super dope.
Before we leave Carlton, though, I think Carlton might not get that award now because of those phones being out.
You know, I had that same fucking thought. When they put those phones out, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Why you gotta pull the phones out? Because now this nigga really ain't gonna get it. And it's gonna fuck shit up. You know what I mean? Because everything travels back to school.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see on that.
We'll see.
But there was a few scenes with Ashley. I'd be remiss if we didn't, talk about these couple little scenes. But yeah, man, Ashley feeling down because it's like I got my cousin suspended. I got a teacher fired. Like everything coming down on her heavy. So she like, fuck this protest shit. But we also got to remember she 13.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's all she's seeing. She's seeing all the damage that's being done and not the good that's coming from it, man.
I don't feel like our parents, maybe it's just the way the episodes are set up. Our parents ain't parenting. You know what I mean? Like every time you catch she with her friends on the last season when she came out as gay, and she rolled around, you know what I'm saying? Rolling around with Will's, like Will catching her in these moments, Carlton catching her in these moments, Hillary catching, but her parents are just like, yeah, well, Uncle Phil at. You know what I mean? Like, well,
yeah, it is kind of crazy.
Feeling this way, fam? You know your daughter feeling this way?
It is kind of crazy, but I guess it's almost like that's the only normal kid. Like you got Hillary, who's the high-sedity kid that's like attention. Like she just doing X, Y, and Z and not having her life together, really. And then Carlton got all his mental health issues and just being a fucking brat. All you know what I mean? Like just all that shit. And Ashley's just like, I'm gonna read these adult books and grow my mind and stay out the fucking way and like what I like, and you know what I mean. Like she ain't really got to be parenting because she good, Yeah,
I think that maybe might be like dragging it along to like she's not really, you know what I mean. And then something major happens to her. It's like, oh shit, we didn't pay you any attention because I'm worried about the firm and I'm worried about the art exhibit and the Carson's worried about this and Will's worried about this. It's like, oh, no one cares about little Ashley. It might happen. I think it'd be a good story.
I'm sure it might happen down the line, especially with the her coming out as gay too. I'm sure that's not going away. You know what I mean? That's not going away. But also there was a scene where, Will, the next morning when Will was talking to Carlton and all that stuff. Also, before I get to the breakfast scene and we close out,
you skipping the whole Will go see old girl scheme too.
Oh yeah, no. That's what I'm gonna talk
Okay.
about the breakfast, and then that leads into all that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I got a lot to say about that. But
Okay.
anyway,
Okay.
um, yeah, you just talk to Ashley and was like, hey man, whenever you ready, just know like we good. Like we doing it's bigger than us. What you're doing is great. Like you're
Mhm.
fine. And he gave her the signs back and all that. And I thought that was a pretty huge thing, man. For her to, she just got to see it. She don't. Again, she's 13, so all she's seeing is the bad. She's not really seeing the positive that comes from it.
Mhm.
And again, like you said, her parents ain't really parenting her right now because they dealing
Yeah.
with other shit.
Doing
You know
other
what I mean?
shit.
Like, yeah. But anyway, so after I know I'm jumping back a little bit, but we had to do it this way. Will cooks, Aunt Viv, and Uncle Phil breakfast, man. You know, of course, trying to butter him up a little bit. And he brought up the Doc situation. And this was after they argued and they talked about it. Uncle Phil finally said, you know what? We could do it. Because Will was like, hey, man, even if I got to get 2 jobs to pay, I'll pay for it. Like, whatever I got to do, just let me do it. It's like, cool. It's one thing about this scene that drives me crazy. I don't know if you ever look at this Jabari nigga face, nigga that played Will. He always seems like he's hurt when he's trying to be
Like he's
real
finna
serious.
cry. Yeah.
It's like, fam, relax, B. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just act normal. But I guess that is his normal serious face or whatever. But anyway, go back to the play. For the life of me, I can't remember what the hell this academy is called.
Zenith, I think. Zenith
Maybe,
Academy. I think that's what it
yeah,
is.
maybe. Um, goes back and yeah, man, he was like, here the contract, here the money. Doc started going through the contract. You see this thing scratched out, this scratched out in red.
Yeah, they
We
make
changing
amendments.
this, all this shit. He's like, hey man, like as you see, you know what I mean. We made amendments. So Uncle Phil was like, hey, you can get him and he can play for you, but he is not. You're
You
not
won't
gonna
own
own him.
them. Yeah.
You're not gonna own him, which is right. I mean, I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. I mean, Uncle Phil is the biggest lawyer in that town, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like it's gonna happen, you know. But of course, he was like, yeah, I accept. You know, I accept, and yeah, they got up out of there, and nigga was happy as hell, and of course, I was drawn back by it. I was like, what the fuck he happy for? He just amending all this shit, X, Y, Z, whatever. Then his niece come in there,
Mm-hmm.
and it was exactly what we talked about a few episodes ago, fam. It was her.
Exactly what we talked about.
Exactly what we talked. We called this shit, fam. We
Mm-hmm.
called this shit. This Jackie bitch is snaky. I don't know. I don't think she really want to do it from the facial expression at the end, but at the same time, fam, she on some snake shit, man, and she did
She
what her
is.
uncle employed her to do.
Quick question for you, right?
Yep.
What is Will's mother name in the episodes in the series? Ain't her name Jackie too?
I think so.
Because that's a weird. Is that weird to you? Could you knock down a
Maybe.
chick with the same name as your mother?
Well, funny story.
Oh
Funny,
wow.
funny story. My mom and my wife's middle name is Neko.
Middle name. I'm talking about
Yeah,
first name, fam.
yeah. Nah,
It's
I don't know.
weird.
I don't know.
It's
That's a
weird.
little
It's
weird.
weird,
That's
fam.
a
I'm
little
not
weird.
dating no Lisas, fam. My mama name is Lisa. I will not date a Lisa. You could be
Yeah,
the baddest
my
woman in the world. I'm not
yeah
dating a woman named Lisa, fam. That's weird.
yeah. My mom's name is Lisa, but I never met that many Lisas. Like
Yeah,
that was around.
not in our age group. No, I
Yeah,
haven't. I
not
haven't.
like older. Like there's a bunch of older women that I know named Lisa,
Lisa,
but
yeah.
around my age group, I don't know any woman
No.
named Lisa.
But if I met one, you don't have a chance.
Yeah. Nah.
It's just
It's
weird.
out of here. Yeah,
It's
nah.
weird. It's weird. So when I heard her name was Jackie, I was like, nigga, you don't think about your mom every time you see her? That's weird. That's my weird line of thinking, man.
Nah,
That's on me.
for sure.
That's on me.
For sure, man. Yeah, man, she got him with that dance routine, fam. You know what I mean? Little Hottie in there, you know, doing all those weird ass dance moves and shit.
Save the
You
last
know?
dance ass chick, man.
Hey, man, got him, fam.
But
He don't like.
in the original series, Lisa was a dancer
Mm,
in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, maybe they're giving a little bow to that.
Maybe, probably. From what I've gathered in this whole entire series, that's pretty much a lot of what they're doing with the storytelling. They throwing tidbits and odes to the original and pushing it forward. So
Mm-hmm. They're
yeah,
doing a great
man.
job. Doing a great
Yeah,
job.
they knocking this shit out the park, man.
Mm-hmm.
They are knocking this shit out the park. But yeah, man, it ends the episode with Shorty coming in there and we figuring out this is the deal, man. He wanted to hit the lick and he is progressing to hit that lick. This nigga don't give a fuck about Will. He give a fuck about his uncle. And his Uncle Phil knows it because that Uncle Phil used to be a hood nigga. And that hood, just because I'm rich, don't mean the hood comes out
Yeah.
of me,
The
fam.
instinct. It's the instinct. Like something ain't right with you, motherfucker.
Yeah, and he knows
I
it.
hope that we're wrong. I hope that they're painting us as like viewers into pushing us into a wall to think that Doc's like this nasty old man, and you find out that Doc's a cool motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised, but it's television. We need a protagonist, and it's going to be him. Antagonist is going to be him.
Yeah, we need an antagonist. We need a villain. He was the villain. The end of episode 1, they painted him as the villain, and they still going that way. And I think maybe Jeffrey might be he might be in the trajectory of turning into a villain. But
Jeffrey's not Jeffrey, fam. Not Jeffrey, fam.
We'll see, man. We'll see. But overall, man, I think this was a good episode. Of course, I don't think they missed yet in these first 4 episodes. It's just crazy because I was late watching season 1 by like a couple weeks, and then I was kind of hesitant. I was like, man, I don't really fucking know if I want to watch this shit. Like, this shit gonna be goofy or whatever. Because it's not going to be exactly like the trailer that popped off and everybody was like, yo, this shit is amazing. But it wound up being
like, fucking amazing. It's a good show.
It wound up being fucking amazing, man.
It's a good show, and it's a good show for like all ages. Like everybody can get a piece of this and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can get a piece and enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. But yeah, man, can't wait for episode 5.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's gonna be a good one.
We've come to the time. We've come to our end. It don't feel like we've been rocking for an hour, but we're coming up on that hour mark. This is a good damn show, fam. It's a good show.
Yeah, it's a good show, man. Even the shows when I don't think, because I didn't think like too much went on in this episode, it still was like, the breakdown is still
it should be called Mr. Banks because Mr. Banks stepped out. You know what I mean? It started off rocky for him at the beginning. But at the end, he came out like, yeah, nigga, what's happening? I'm Mr. Banks. God damn, I love it.
100%, man. It was awesome, man. But yeah, man. Episode 4, season 2. Don't kill my vibe. Hey, we watch. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow the Ali and Smoke Show. Make sure you follow at Keiz Ali SC.
That's me, y'all.
You ain't gotta follow me. I'm just there.
Make sure y'all go check in the Avery's cinema review as well. Mr. Avery couldn't be with us this evening. Prayers to Mr. Avery and his family. Couldn't be with us this evening, but he will be back next week if all things roll the way they need to roll. Thank you guys for checking in. If y'all haven't watched this episode, go back and watch it. If you just happen to click on it and see what we had going on, listen, we do this every Thursday because this is a great show. It's a show for the family. Everybody can watch it and tap in. And listen, we'll be back next week, man. Same time, same place with our third member. It's Bel-Air on Peacock. It's We Watch. It's the Ali and Smoke Show, Avery Cinema Review. Any last words, Mr. Neko Smoke?
Hey, man. Thanks for tuning in.
My last words is Coco. In her job, she did her job. And we out.